I'm Sarah from Perfectly Spoken, and welcome to Extra Practice for Lesson 9. Today we are practicing the present simple tense, questions and negatives in the third person. Let's begin, shall we? In exercise 1, you are practicing the present simple tense. Please look at these sentences. Some are correct, some are incorrect. Your job is to correct the incorrect sentences. Let's look at number 1. Peter gets up at 7 o'clock every day. Is this correct? That's incorrect. It should agree with Peter, so it should be Peter gets up. He gets up at 7 o'clock every day. Could you please pause the slide now and complete the rest? Okay, and now let's check our answers. We already know that Peter gets up at 7 o'clock every day. 2. Ronald works in a school. He works in a school. Okay, not work. 3 is correct. He lives in a big house. 4. He drives an expensive car, not he drive. You must say he drives an expensive car. Number 5, Samantha studies Spanish. She studies Spanish. Okay. And finally, number 6 is correct. She plays tennis at the weekend. Let's continue now. Exercise 2. Here you are practicing the do, does, don't, and doesn't. Please complete the sentences with do, does, don't, and doesn't. But first, let's try this one together. What time John start work? What do you think? What goes in the gap? That's correct, does. What time does John start work? Now, please do the rest on your own. And now let's check our answers. Number 1, what time does John start work? 2, where do the Smiths live? In Scotland. 3, where does Lucas work? In a hospital. 4, when do you have lunch? Normally at 1 p.m. 5, Sally doesn't like her job. It's not very interesting. 6, do Bill and Tina play tennis at the weekend? Yes, every weekend. 7, I don't go to the cinema. I watch films online. And now, exercise 3. Here you are practicing the present simple again. I would like you to look at these verbs. Please complete the gaps in this text with the present simple tense from the verbs. This is a text about George. This is George. He is a teacher. He teaches in a local school. Okay? Teach becomes teaches in the third person. Please pause the slide now and complete this text. And here is our text about George. Let's go through it together. This is George. He's a teacher. He teaches in a local school. His wife works as a nurse in a hospital in the city. During the week, he gets up at 6 o'clock and has breakfast. He then has a shower, gets dressed, and goes to work by car. He really enjoys his job. He has lunch at the school with the children. He finishes work at 3:30 and then drives home. He likes to do some exercise every morning. He and his wife have dinner together at 7 o'clock and then watch TV or a film on Netflix. Good. Now, just one final little point. Have, the verb to have. Here we have George and his wife. So we must use have as opposed to has. Okay, we use has if it's just George. But here we have George and his wife. So we use have and we use watch instead of watches. Okay, watches, third person. Here we use watch because we are referring to George and his wife. Same as have. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you in the next lesson. Take care and bye.